I will be jumping straight into the shopping area. So, for a while I've been keeping it a bit off topic with the server, but I've dug all of this out off camera because it would have been boring on camera. And yeah, so this is going to be the start of the shopping area. I'm thinking something like this size for a shopping place, but then I realised, you know what, this place isn't going to be that big. So this could be one shop, and then what I'm going to do is when it gets to here, I'm going to bring it up. This is going to be some stairwell. I was just seeing what height I could get it at. So I'm thinking this height, and then maybe another shop here, row a bit, and then bring it up a bit more. But yeah, so these will be walls, and it'll be some kind of medieval castle theme, I'm thinking, for the shops. But it will look good in the end. But yeah, the main reason why I've been keeping it off camera is because, one, it would have just been me sitting here not talking as much as, well, like last episode, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a bit of building, but talk about what's been going on. Maybe walk around the server, get you up to date, really. But yeah, anyway, I'll carry on with what I was doing, designing the area. But other than that, I'm thinking some kind of statues in here. But what Craft was saying earlier was that maybe the shops could be as simple as, this is someone's shop, and inside the shop is a nether portal, and they just decorate it. You go in the nether portal, and it takes you to a massive shop that they've built, like where they can actually purchase all the items and stuff. And maybe if we get that far into it, you go through the nether portal, and you have to wait until the owner's online, because at the door to their shop could be like a pin code redstone lock, which would be cool, because that way no one can get in your shop but you. Which I think would be a cool idea. I might do it on my shop. Like I said, my shop will be potions and amusements, so I'll just build rides and stuff for people, which I think would be fun because they didn't have either of those shops in previous season. Well, the previous season anyway. But I've been talking to other people online, such as Craft and Double O, and there's this new person who's just joined the server, V. That's what she wants to be called. So, V, she is pretty much like the new Double O of this season. I think they're trying to compete, to be honest, because they just want to see who can do more work on this server. She has dugout spawn, which I will show you in a minute, and you just look at it and think, wow, and then you think, oh my god, how much time has that person spent on doing that? But I suppose that's dedication for you. I mean, I like the game, but I wouldn't spend that much on it. And if you're wondering, that's why the beacon's not there at the moment, because we haven't got that many beacons around. What I'm just going to do is check it, well, because while I was building this earlier, I was right on the edge doing this, and some phantoms just came and kept on knocking me out. I just couldn't be asked to kill them. It was so flipping annoying, but I suppose that's what you deal with when you just don't go to bed on the server. Yeah, so I've run out of stone, so what I will do is pop all of this in a chest, so that if I need to pick up stuff, I've got room. I'll keep that on me. Don't need that. Always good to have food. Right. As you can see, I got my levels back from when I died. Also, a little funny story that I want to tell you. It was off camera, and what happened was, oh yeah, off topic quickly. got bored off camera also, and did this is the tunnel to the shop, which I think is pretty cool because like little arrows telling you it's like a big grand entrance. And I've started putting ice on the floors because it just makes it so much easier. Anyway, back to the topic. There was when I was offline, I was playing with Monty, and I just see in the chat, Monty fell to the ground. Monty left the game, and I was just like, that's so funny. So I messaged him and I was like, why'd you leave? And he was just like, oh, I just couldn't be asked to play anymore. He was like, but can you go find my stuff? I find all of his stuff laid on the floor, and I went out on an adventure towards the village areas. He just gave me one clue, it's near a village. So I had to go out hunting for a village, and when I found like one sword on the floor, I was like, where's all the rest of his items? I look up, they're all on top of a mountain. I'm not going to look that way as much. I don't know how much I've been looking that way, but I want to show you in a minute. But anyway, yeah. So I'm like, nice easy levels really. So that actually helped me out with the levels, getting that back, as well as I did some quartz to mend my mending, and also I got a mending shovel to help me clear out that shopping area. But big props to Double O and V. Look at what they have done. So our idea is to clear out all of that mountain. If you can remember before, this wasn't here. Where I'm standing now would have been a mountain. Oh, if you're wondering why this is a boxed off, it's because if someone does join the server, they can't go anywhere. They're left in that box. But yeah, big props. Like all of this would have taken at least a day or two, and they've still got all of that to go. Well, I mean, I would help, but I don't want to sit there and do that. I mean, like I've said before, we've had to kick Double O off because he's been played so much. He didn't get sleep for a whole day. He played 2 days straight. Oh my word, that man is just insane. Yeah, so they've still got all of that left, and what our plan is to get rid of all of it so that you're able to see BO3's big skyship. Walk upstairs please. BO3 skyship at the top of there, so you'll be able to see that from spawn, as well as my jungle kingdom, sort of. I mean, there is a fuck off like dark oak biome. That's not the way I want to go. Up here. Yeah, there's a fuck off dark oak biome if I can get to it. Yeah. So you can't really see my thing. But plus, I don't think anyone's got their render up that much, because you're rendering in all of the redstone that will be on and all of that. Anyway, like when we dig it down, another thing that we're going to have is these mansions. We've actually got 2 double mansions next to each other, and we've made it so no one can go in it, so we've blocked it off, and we're just saying people don't go in the mansions, because unlike the end and the nether where you can just reset them, you can't reset mansions, meaning the totems and the dying are sort of rare, and soon as there's only 2, we sort of want to do it as a team or something. Like when we get really far into it, we just go, oh, you know what, we're just gonna do it today, or make it like, oh yeah, we'll just dedicate a Saturday or a Sunday to it. Anyway, another reason why they're so rare is because the vindicators, or whatever the bosses, if you don't kill them, they spawn like, I don't know the names of all of these stuff, the little vexes. Well, I got it, vexes or hexes, I don't know, the flying things. If you kill them, you get iron ingots. So it's another really good way to make an iron farm, because they're pretty much like iron golem spawners in a way. So you don't have to make all of that shit over there. It's you just keep a small little grinder. Pardon me. Just make my way down. while I'm doing a little update of what's been going on, I'll take you to BO3's place and show you what he's been doing, because he's not been on for a while, and he's building one of, well, let's say one of the biggest projects on the server, that helicarrier in the sky, and he's actually started doing more progress on it, so it's actually quite interesting to keep on update on what people have been doing. So I'll just hop over to my place. It's pretty much the same portal. Another interesting thing that I found out in research is, because to mend my pickaxe, I've been going to the nether and just mining quartz, and it just fixes straight away. But I don't know if this is just me being stupid, probably is, but I didn't know that, because I thought, well, what can I mine to mend my shovel then? Because I don't know how mending works, because this is the first proper survival I've done in ages. So I was like, I don't know how mending works, so I researched it. No idea where I'm going, just talking and walking. Yeah, so it turns out when you gain XP from things like quartz, it splits up the XP you get randomly. So say if I had mending on all of my armor, and all of my like tools and stuff, it will just send it to whatever one I'm using. But no, oh no, it I'm getting so confused. It sends it to one of 6. So any one of these, that slot, or that slot, the tool you're using, so the pickaxe. So I still need to find a way to like gain XP using a shovel. I don't know if I'm being stupid, but I don't think there's a way that that you mine things with a shovel and gain XP from. Anyway, this is BO3's place. He has done so much progress on it. I mean, I wish I could spend as much time, but I think I'd just keep on falling, to be honest. He doesn't as much because he's got an elytra and he actually knows how to use it, because it's completely different compared to PC. But my god, is this going to be a build. And then the other side, oh fuck, don't want to fall off. I mean, that just looks a bit weird. I love the glass though, that's such a good idea. Like, just look down. Oh. That's obviously the command center, I assume, or maybe not. I can't tell. Maybe it's just the middle of the area. But that's going to get annoying for him, because if you put the water sources down, they're just going to freeze. So unless he keeps a light source constantly on it, which probably will. But this is what he's done so far, but he told me that it's going to go even further that way. And if you think about it, there's got to be wings to this thing, or propellers like the helicarrier. So it's going to be, I'd say, 50 to 100 blocks that way, and 50 to 100 blocks more that way. So it's going to be immense, basically. Always interesting to see what blocks people are. Wow. I sort of need stone as well. That sucks. White wall, iron. Wow. Anyway, another person I've not really checked on, because I've not been on a couple of days, is Monty's place over there, because we're neighbours really, BO3 and Monty. People like Double O, Craft, V, they've not really started their places yet, because they're more concerned on, well, V's new to the server, so she's been used to impressing in a way. Craft, because Craft's got this policy of you've got to impress him to join. So she spent ages doing a build, and Craft liked it, so she'd come on here and carried on, you know, making sure he's happy with her and that. So yeah, she's carrying on digging out and stuff. But for the ones that can't be asked to do that, like me and BO, who just like building, we well, we're building. When the words can't come out of your brain the way you want them to. Yeah, so me saying, oh yeah, I'll do this off camera, really didn't happen. I sort of had internet problems over the weekend, so that didn't happen. Yeah, but I did put this on, and I noticed in the video when I watched back on the last video I did, it was an hour long, and about half of it was just pitch black. So I need to start. This is why it would also be useful with a potion shop, because I'd be able to use night vision, and therefore I wouldn't even have to worry about lighting, because my lighting would be also all good all the time on all my videos. So I thought I'd take the long route over to Monty's, simply because I just think it'll be cool to show you other things. So this part down here, I'm thinking maybe something coming down here and then pathways around. I was also tempted, so my docks at the front of my base over there, I was also tempted to make it so it comes around the whole of the island, but I'm not sure yet. And another thing that I found is a skeleton spawner near my base, which I'll have to go find in a minute. But the real question is, has Monty done any work on his base during the period of me being away? Because another thing with building is, it's all good in that, doing your builds, but you never really learn anything from building unless you look at others. Because I didn't really know how to detail paths like this, because it's a funky path, because it looks like kind of like a driveway, or I don't know what they call it in America. I think it's stupid, I'm guessing. But yeah, like the amount of detail he puts into his stuff, like a mushroom, it makes it look good though. And the flower, I wouldn't be bothered to go out and find these things, but he does, which makes it look 10 times better than what it would be without it. Oh, he's making it go down. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So it's going to be, it's weird because my IGN is Hobbit and he's the one building a Hobbit house. I don't know. I just got sick of cave building and like building in plains and building in like seas and stuff. I just thought, you know what? I've never built in a jungle. Let me try it. I'll tell you what. After dying once, I hate it. No, for real, it's not bad, but I just don't like junglewood. At first, I was talking to Craft, saying, he said, you sure you like building in a jungle? I was like, yeah. And he was like, but what do you think about the junglewood? I was like, I like it. I can work with it. Like, the jungle wood itself's not that bad, but the planks and the colour of it, I'm not a big fan. And he was like, I just can't really get like that to work with anything. But I think I've done all right. I'd like to say I've done all right anyway. So, because it's quite hard to get to match with anything, but what I've done with the pathways, which I don't think I'm going to do any more episodes on, unless I extend more over there. This I'll just finish off camera. What I've done with the pathways, this wise, I think looks good. It looks jungly, like a drawbridge kind of thing, different planks but thing. It looks good in my opinion. Other people might say, oh, it looks like you've done shit, it looks rubbish. Makes me want to throw it. No, I'm only, but yeah, I'm not sure about the blue, but I just thought, you know what, something needs to stand out. Plus, every time you see the blue in my jungle, you know, ah, that's a ladder. I know how to get. It takes me to a new level or something. Because you might not always look at it from that view. You might see a floor and a blue block. You're like, oh, okay, that's a ladder. It's taking me down. But yeah, I just think I don't even know where I've gone now. I think I was talking about what was I talking about? I was talking about jungle wood. Anyway, the coordinates for a skeleton farm. I can do that now easily. 5, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 6. They were the coordinates. You might think, how did I find this? Well, one of the perks of playing with other people is, like I've been saying for the past 10 flipping episodes, I like building. Other people like doing other things. One of the things that Double O likes doing, oh for fuck's sake, is finding glitches. He does it. He films videos. He doesn't film videos. Craft films videos with him on his channel, and so that's just Craft Artist. If you want to like look it up, it's just Craft Artist Minecraft. He doesn't do survival series as much as me, but he does other things like tutorials. Anyway, back to they found a glitch where TNT duplicates. They also found one where iron was duplicating, but one of the glitches was, it's not really a glitch as such, it's just that's how the game worked. It's an X-ray glitch. Now, couple seasons, or not seasons, updates for Minecraft. A couple updates ago, they patched that, and what happened was they patched it, and you couldn't use it anymore. But in the latest one where you can swim through one blocks, it's come back, and you can now use the X-ray glitch again. Bit different, but it still works either way. I've got to be careful so it doesn't fucking sneak up on me. Alright. 5, 7, 6. Keep on going. Doom, 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 doom. I think it's on top of that tree. Doom, 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 doom. Right. 5, 7, 6, 5, 6. Oh, wrong way. You know what, I'm going to dig there because I think I remember it was right on top of... This is fucking dangerous. And that's the light source. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There's my blocks. Bam, 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 bam. what's so good about this spawner that I love is the fact that I can now have infinity arrows, and it's just one of those things that personally I hate to build, and it means, especially now in the new update, because of all of those new different arrows that you can get, it's just like I don't want to keep on having to use different arrows and like keep on making arrows for different things when I could just make a grinder. Another thing is, now I've got an XP grinder, which I know, like, you might think, why don't you use the grinder that Craft uses? Because I don't want to sit at a fishing farm and have to AFK when I could be playing, I don't know, other games. Well, now I know it's there. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a bit more work on the build that I was doing, the shop, and then wrap it up there. Line that up so I know where it is. Oh, thank you, BO3, for telling me where my base is. So what I'll do is I'll head to spawn, get some more stone, and you'll see down here that I built. You can't really see it, but I don't even think I've shown you how far I built it out anyway. But I built this out a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it go all the way around the front. And then maybe along the side here I'll have different things. Sorry, I was just reading that message. Really got off track there. But yeah, I'll just have maybe ladders coming up as well, taking me different areas, because it's all like walking through the jungle temple is going to be annoying after a while each time. So having a shortcut around the side is always useful. Look at that! I don't have to steal anyone's stuff. I think it's nice to have a change of building as well, because building jungle temples every single time is a bit weird. So what I think I might do for episodes is maybe do an episode on a project such as the shopping mall area, and then an episode on my actual house, my base that I'm staying at, to mix it up. So, carry on with this. Around here. And then what I'm thinking of doing is when it builds up, it will go out. Yeah. So out by the same amount. So I don't know what that was. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. You might think, oh, that's an even number. But when you've got a 3 thing in the middle, it's not so even anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, that works. Like that. So it's even bigger, so that would be a 48, 50, 50, 51, 51 by 51 area where all the like shops will be. But you'll have, it will keep on going up. So like a medieval kingdom, you have all the I don't want to insult the people that build their shops at the bottom now. You have all the peasant area in the kingdom, and then you have the mediocre class, like the second class people, and then you have the royalty at the top. But I think that will be a interesting way to build it, because like it's not always going to be flat builds. I think it would be interesting to build a different leveled place. Get rid of this. Don't want no trees in front of my castle. Like I said, that will go 51 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 50, 51. Yeah, this is why I'm happy, because it means that I'm not going to dig all of this out like I had to over there. I've just got to dig this bit out, but I'm not bothered about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 20. But I think what will be good is having different people come to the same area to do different bargains. And I'm thinking like maybe we'll have later on when people, because I know a thing that's really rare at the moment, for me anyway, is diamonds. Because no one's actually been bothered to do mining, because like I said, we're not really that interested in mining on this server. We just like building. So I've gone too far. 1, 2, 3. So I mean, I have gone mining to get diamonds, but what ArtCraft has done in the past is he's just reset the end, because if you go to the M fortresses, that is literally a diamond grinder as such. But I just couldn't be asked to do that, because you have to get him to set it up for you, to reset it every time you want to. And you probably get more just going diamond mining and using a fortune pick. Ow, ow, ow. Well, of course. Because I fucking forgot to do 51 more. I just took myself to the... Oh, damn it. Fucking hell. So it's not going to be 51 back. Well, it could be 51 back just for the peasant area. So I just got to go another thing. But I'll do that in my spare time. If you don't get the idea, it's going to be a fuck off shop. But once I've dug, I think what I'll do is once I've dug all of this out, I'll probably do another episode in the meantime for my base. But once I've dug all of this out, you probably won't see another episode on this. I might, you never know. I might come across something, or I might do these stairwells beforehand. But other than that, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm probably going to try from now on keep all the episodes between 20 to 30, because looking at like you guys, I've noticed that you like the shorter episodes. More people watch them, so yeah, I'll try to keep the videos a bit shorter and know what I'm doing in the episode beforehand and try not to babble on. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it from there on now. Right,